Okay. Arceus. Alright, so Arceus out. Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for clocking in. And I want to say thank you first off for all the love the videos have been getting. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers. So please guys, if you're enjoying the content at all, do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon TCG Pocket content. We're not going to stop. We might have some lapses here and there. I'm just, constantly trying to think of some different fun decks to use. The meta stuff, we already know what that is. We already know what's, winning big tournaments because it's, just so easy to play, so easy to set up. We like to do something a little different. We like to think a lot here. That's why this channel is special in my opinion. That's why you guys keep coming. So that's the content I want to keep bringing to y'all, all right? So again, please subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Today, we're going to talk about Tyranitar. Tyranitar is a deck that I'm kind of enjoying because it's got different abilities moving around pieces that we can use. So we run this with an Arceus EX because obviously the link ability in this new Arceus Triumphant Light pack that dropped, a lot of Pokemon have abilities tied with Arceus, and Tyranitar has an ability that it does 30 extra damage. So Tyranitar on 4 energy is already going to do 130 damage. With Arceus, it does 160, which is huge. That's a nuke. That is enough to take down almost all the cards in the game. By that point in the game, you might only need one more takedown, or you might need 2 takedowns, or you might have already chipped away. So you can come in to, like I said, drop the nuke, the Ttar nuke. So I'm going to show you how we get this deck set up. I'm going to show you how the moving pieces work. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. And again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, so here is the total deck for you guys. What we're running in here is 1 Rotom, 1 Giratina, 2 Larvitars, 2 Puppetars, 2 Tyranitars, and 1 Arceus EX. We're running that with an X speed, 2 Pokeballs, 1 Communications, 1 Giant Cape, 2 Research, 1 Leaf, 1 Cyrus, and 2 Dawns. So again, basically how we want this deck to work is you want to start out with Rotom, Arceus somewhere in the cut waiting. Rotom can hit the bench. So you can be hitting the bench with 20 damage on anybody on the bench. While you're doing that, you're setting up a Cyrus play for later in the game if you need it, but you're also buying time to set up your Tyranitar. Now, that's another reason why we have Giratina in this deck, because Giratina will act as a wall as you set up Tyranitar, but obviously Giratina with its ability, as long as you put 1 energy on Giratina, any type of energy, it is a 1 retreat cost. So originally it's a 3 retreat cost. You put 1 energy on it, you can get out for just that 1 energy. That 1 energy stays on it when you get out from the ability Levitate. So basically this can set up a Dawn play. So Dawn will let you move an energy from your bench Pokemon to an active Pokemon. So let's say you're sitting there with Tyranitar, 3 energy on the bench, you got your Giratina up front, you can put the energy on Giratina, you can retreat out, and then you could Dawn that energy up to the Ttar, and the enemy's not even knowing that that's coming. Okay, so boom, you get that ready, and then if you have Arceus on the bench, that's 160 ready to go right there. This also works with Rotom. You pair that with Rotom's ability, Speed Link, when Arceus is on the bench. Arceus will let this thing retreat for free. So if you have an energy on it, you're hitting the bench, and then you're able to retreat out. You can move that energy up with a Dawn to your Ttar, or even to your Arceus if your Arceus needs to be the one that attacks. Again, this deck is kind of versatile in who can be the one that's doing what. If you're not getting your complete Tyranitar line, then you can just go with Arceus if you can put enough on the bench to start doing damage earlier than you would do waiting on the 4 energy for a Tyranitar. All right, so let's put it into practice and let's do it. Ttar deck, let's go.
Thanks for clocking in.
Start Giratina, it can act as a wall, and then it could be the setup for a Dawn play. Facing a dark deck. Okay, so we do have Giratina. Giratina and Rotom is weak against dark. So we would really need to get our evolutions early. We really need to get our evolutions early because once they start hitting Giratina, he's not much of a wall against Dark because that's the weakness. We go second, so we can start putting the energy here. We really just need Ttar quick on this. That's what we would need. There's Arceus too. So really, we just need to pull Pupitar. There's the Ttar. So we wait here. We don't have a Dawn yet either. We do have another Professor's Research though. Our Pokeballs are almost dead cards now though, because we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 and 4. We have 4 already out. Okay. Okay, there's a Pokeball. So that's gonna help. That's gonna be the other Larvitar. Alright. Do we pull a Pupitar here and then a Dawn's coming up, right? Oh, that's perfect. So a Dawn next and we're just cooking. A Dawn next and we are completely cooking. Actually, we won't need the Dawn. Because next we'll just have just the 3. We'll just have 3. We need 4. Okay, since we have no Dawn. We want to keep in the Giratina. We don't want to try to get out. Giant Cape's not gonna save. And if he Sabrina's, we just go here. Let's do this. If he Sabrina's, actually we need room for Arceus. If he Sabrina's, then yeah, we'll put this in. He's looking for his Crobat, right? Yep, there's a Crobat. We might get 2 Crobats online. I think we can sweep though. If he doesn't attack, we need a Dawn. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he just attacked, so we just go straight Ttar here. We go straight Ttar here. Okay. Arceus. We're just gonna Giant Cape Ttar also. And now we should just sweep. Alright, so this kind of worked out beautiful. This one kind of worked out just as we would like it. And he just has no more energy. So he can't really attack. He can't stop. He could Sabrina, but Rotom gets out for free with Arceus on the bench. And then I have a Leaf to get Arceus out. So there it is. So that one went really well. That one went really well. Once Ttar set up, that 160 is a lot for a lot of cards. And then he has 160 HP himself too. So it's a lot for a lot of cards. So that was against a Dark deck with Crobat and Arceus. We got our Ttar pretty quick. Giratina was in the front. We didn't need to do a Dawn play because Giratina just fell. So in the time that Giratina was there, we just ended up getting exactly what we needed as far as our cards. Arceus was in our hand already. We dropped the Arceus when we have the Ttar. Boom, 160. Crush his dreams. The thing about this deck is it's kind of versatile. You can have it to where the Dawn play can go on Ttar, but you can also just start getting an Arceus ready if you needed to. So we start with Rotom here. We're gonna go Larvitar on the bench. It's a Celebi deck. Okay. Alright, and Celebi is Larvitar's weakness, Tyranitar's weakness. It's gonna go Rocky Helmet on the Celebi. Okay. Alright, let's research. Another research, Arceus. So, we don't want to put in Arceus yet. Arceus is like a trump card. Like I said, we could get it ready. Arceus does one-shot this if I have the bench full, which I can also Dawn. I have a Dawn. Okay, and obviously we are running, he's running Pupitar, and we have Tyranitar though. I think we just go here. While he's getting set up, we can even put this and this. Now we can show our whole hand. It's pretty much now we are set up to do what we need to do, because he can't attack until he gets Leafeon. Okay, he might get Leafeon here. He's gonna Rocky Helmet here. If he gets Leafeon here, oh, he doesn't. He's gonna continuous step us. Okay, okay. He could go Leafeon next turn and be ready to attack too. So since he can do that, we're not going to we are not going to put energy there, because this one might go down. This might go down here. See, I see a lot of people, you do this Leafeon deck with all water, and then you put in Leafeon, and then Leafeon will make its own grass energy and start giving this grass energy. And then you can heal with Irida. But now this game is pretty much over. I really don't know how his deck is constructed. But now it's a little late. This is a free retreat because of the link, and he can attack next turn, but he can't knock me out. Even if he hits 2 heads, he only does 120 with the weakness. Okay, so he's gonna go this route. Where he's not gonna put that in. He's going to wait and try to get more energy here. Okay, Leafeon. So he wants to load that up. So what we need to do is we need to get... who's he gonna give that energy to? Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start getting... I could go Giant Cape on me. If I go Giant Cape, will that help? Start getting this ready. He's gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 flips next turn. He would need 3 out of 4. We play the odds. Yeah, we play the odds here. We play the odds here. He needs 3 out of 4, right? Because 3 would be 150 plus the 20 would be 170. He needs 3 out of 4. Let's play. Oh. Oh, wait, I'm... Guys, even sometimes I overthink myself. Leafeon is also an EX card. Sometimes there could be some versatility with the deck. It really just depends on your situation. If you need to use Arceus. With the Dawn, you can, you know, set up Arceus. If you're not getting your pulls, you can set up Arceus. Alright, so we really... Okay, so this is not a bad start, but we really need Pupitar. Okay, he's got the Drud. Okay, let's see what he's gonna set up back there. I'm 100% thinking this Drud is not gonna be used to attack. Nobody really does that. That's usually how these kind of decks go. So we're just going to damage that. So he's got a Drud in the front. He's got a Zubat, meaning he's going to be a Crobat. He's got Fire and Dark Energy here. Interesting. Fire and Dark Energy. We have an Arceus. We might put our Arceus out and maybe go for some Arceus plays here. He's got Golbat, meaning Crobat next, and he could start doing some damage. Yeah, see, I don't have my Larvitar, so we gotta just start going here. And we're hoping for a... We're hoping for a Dawn. A Dawn next play, and we can start doing some damage. Okay, so he's gonna put the Dark on Darkrai. Alright, so he can start, yeah. He's getting damage there and damage there. Okay. Okay, so this goes down with the Link next. We get a Dawn here. We get a Research. Okay, that's gonna be both. Okay. Honestly, at this point, we could still go Arceus, because we'll have our other Larvitar here. We'll have our other Larvitar in this ball to replace this when it goes down. So let's get everything in range where Arceus can attack. So he can knock this out. Then we'll put in this. Actually, we should have put in this. Because we could leaf this out. We need a Dawn now. Now we need a Dawn. Oh, we get the Dawn. Nice. Alright, so we just start attacking. So we put this out. We go here. Let's just start doing this. Alright, now we can retreat for Arceus. We could go Dawn. Alright, so we get one knockout here. And this can hit me for 80 and 30. Ooh, he does too much damage, doesn't he? He puts the energy there. Oh, wait, he's going to put a dark... Okay, no, he's not going to get the 20 from that. He's going to get the 80 from that. And the 30 from that. He only gets the Darkrai ability on me if he puts dark energy. Wow, he actually was running fire and water. He could do 30 here, but that's all he can do. He can attack me for 80. This guy needs 2 dark. This guy needs 2 dark and he can't attack. So he hits me for 50. But Darkrai can't attack me. I don't need to be scared here. We start getting this ready. Yeah, this guy's energy screwed him over. This guy's energy screwed him over. I like what he's doing, trying to do something different, but this energy definitely screwed him over. He needs 2 dark energy to attack. He doesn't have it. And he can't even... get the 20 from the other energy. He can't get the passive either. Okay. He's gonna leaf out. He's got a water energy next. So the most he could do for me next is 30, right? But I don't do anything here but just Cyrus and end the game. If he gets the evolution here, he can do 30 to me, but he can't attack with any of these. But we don't even play around. We just Cyrus. Doesn't matter. Just Cyrus and get it over with. And this is a great example, though. This guy had terrible energy, but this is a great example of how sometimes Arceus is going to be the one that's going to make a play off the Dawn play. So that was a perfect example of the Dawn, and perfect example of the Dawn going to the Arceus instead of the Tyranitar, because we couldn't get the Tyranitar up and running that game. So boom, Arceus is already ready. You just got to fill the bench. We were able to do that. Dawn out, Giratina. So this deck is very versatile. If you've gotten this far in the video, please don't forget to like the video. Leave a comment. Let me know about this deck, how you feel about this deck. Let me know if you're using Tyranitar in a deck and how you're running it. And don't forget to subscribe for more Pokemon TCG Pocket content. Thank you guys so much again for all the love the videos have been getting. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We're not going to stop, all right? Peace. Land crush his dreams.